welcome to another vlog, day in my life. I'm taking you guys on my long run today. We're going 10 miles and I just finished making my breakfast, so that's what you just saw. I made some white rice, avocado, scrambled eggs, and then I did a little bit of this Tabasco green sauce that just came out so good, and a little bit of seasoning. I'm gonna eat this, haven't eaten yet today, and then I'm gonna take my time getting ready, give myself about 45 minutes or so to digest. I'm usually not too sensitive when it comes to that, and then we'll be on our way. I'm gonna show you my entire long run routine. You guys enjoyed it when I took you over the summer on a trail run that I did, so we're gonna do the same thing. I'm running on pavement today, which will be a little bit different, but I've got a new pack we're trying out, 60 degrees outside, cloudy, perfect running weather, so that'll be good. I'll show you my cool down routine, what I'm eating after, and everything. Of course, drinking some water with my breakfast, and I'm having a Celsius as well. I did have a 6 a.m. client this morning, but then I went back to sleep since it is President's Day and I have a slower day today, so very nice. I was able to sleep a few more hours, so I haven't eaten yet, and it's about 9:30, so I'm pretty hungry. Yeah, that's about the updates I have for you now, and we will be and we will be on our way. Basically in my outfit. I just need to do my shoes and socks. I will show you guys what I do for that. I'm gonna get out a pack that I got sent to me. This is a little crooked. From Nathan. If you guys watched my trail run vlog when I did 15 miles over the summer, I ran in this blue one, which was really good. After the fact, it was very humid that day. I got some rubbing on the shoulders and I think like on the bra or whatever. I was super, super sweaty, so I kind of thought maybe it was just that or it was a little big. I got an email from them afterward that they had accidentally sent me like or maybe the male pack. So it was too big, even though it was a small, I think. So the actual functionality of the pack was perfect, but the like fit of it just did not feel good and actually like rubbed me quite a bit. So they ended up sending me the women's version and I have not run in it yet. So we're gonna try that today. To be honest, I think the color's a lot cuter anyway. So we're gonna give this a try. Super excited to give this one a go. And I think I'm gonna use the bladder that Nathan, originally sent me. So I'm gonna use that bladder in here. And then I'm debating if I wanna bring my soft flasks. I use these from Ultimate Direction. I bought new ones, I wanna say, maybe 3 years ago, and if you guys watched my mammoth vlog, you saw that one of them actually broke and was leaking a little bit. So TBD, I maybe will just put some electrolytes in this or Tailwind or something just in one and then fill the rest up with water. As far as nutrition, I'm gonna bring probably 2 or 3 gels for today. Like I said, maybe an hour 45 or so is about how long this will take me. I'm really not sure. It'll all depend how it's really going out there. Like if I'm moving pretty quick, then it will take less than that, but who knows. So I'll bring about 3 gels just to be safe. I think, yes, putting Tailwind in this. Let me show you guys. These are just the first 2 flavors I grabbed. I have a raspberry one and a lemon one, like this. Do either of these have caffeine? This one's caffeinated. This one's not. I'm gonna go not caffeinated because I already had my Celsius. And I'm gonna fill these guys up and show you guys how I kind of strap it up so it fits. As I was going through this, I also wanted to show you guys, they also sent me this handheld, which looks really comfortable. It's a lot more narrow than the typical Amphipod that I use, which this one's comfortable too, but I'll have to try this on a shorter run. No need today because I'm gonna have the pack, but yeah, just wanted to show you guys. I will link everything. It's called the Quick Squeeze Light Insulated, 12 ounces. I will link this and the pack I'm gonna be running in down below. Have this full. I'm going to show you guys how I set this up. This is not going to be groundbreaking to anyone who already uses hydration packs, but if you haven't, this will be your little intro. They already have this all looped up in the pack, so I'm actually going to leave it that way. You click this into the bottom. I actually love this women's one is 1.6 liters, whereas that men's one they sent me is, I think, at least 2. This is the perfect size, 1 for a race, but 2 for a 10-mile run. This is absolutely perfect. So it's not gonna weigh me down so much. It's the right amount of water such that I can easily get through 10 miles and not have to refill this. If you did watch that one in the summer, I somehow went through that whole thing and needed more water because it was so hot, but today will be different. And then we drop this in the bag. So they make this very easy, I would say, compared to some other packs I've tried. Just drop straight in, and you Velcro through the top. So there's a plastic piece here like that. This Velcro strap comes through like that, and then you Velcro it together, and then we will put this on. Then I will put my one soft flask in the front here, and then I'll use probably this zipper here for my gels to throw that in, maybe even in my pockets, and then we'll get all looped up here. And the cool thing about the Nathan pack, this is not sponsored by the way, they just send me stuff to try, which is cool. The tube itself has a magnet on it that connects to this on the front, so you'll see when it's all strapped up, so it won't move around. Something I've noticed with my Ultimate Direction pack is I have to really strap it through in a certain way where it won't move when I'm not using it, and then I'll pull it out when I do. This makes it super easy. It just comes off the magnet and then go back. Okay, let's do my shoes. Bring this up a little bit. So, I did a whole video 2 weeks ago for you guys on how I take care of my feet before an ultra. Obviously, I don't need to do that full routine right now, so I'm just gonna be using this chamois butter, and I'm gonna put that all under the bottoms of my toes, between, and then on my heel and arches. So basically all over. I will be wearing these Injinji socks today. These are like the mid crew length, and they just look like this. They're fairly thin. These are not super, super thick. Like I said, I'm gonna be on pavement today, so I don't need to worry about too much sliding around. So I'll use about, see, probably this much for everywhere that I just said, because it really thins out like a lotion. And then I'll just put it everywhere between. I like this stuff too. You obviously need to wipe it off your hands when you're done, but it's not so disgusting that you can't like rub it into your skin, if that makes sense. Like when I'm done with this, I'll obviously wash my hands, but it's not, you know, ruining my clothes or anything like that, which is good. And then it rubs in clear. I'll get my heel. I talked about in the video, but my worst blisters always happen on my arches. And again, I don't know if it's from ballet, because I still struggle with keeping my feet pointed straight ahead when I run. That's a huge thing for dancers when they run. Like, we just want to turn out. We've been told to turn out our whole lives. And so when we don't, it's kind of like my foot is like continuing to try to fight that and slide around in the middle, so I'm always wary of that. Okay, so like I said, kind of just rub in the rest. Then I will take this sock, and then I kind of bunch it up and put it on the toes first, and then I'll slide it down. It does take some getting used to being in toe socks, I will say, but I cannot tell you how happy I've been having my separation between the toes just to avoid rubbing. It's absolutely a game changer. And then this pulls up like this. Not the cutest. Also, I switched tops. I realized I'm gonna be way too hot in the other one. So I decided a thinner layer would be better. And then I'm in, of course, tried and true Speedgoat. I can't remember, I think these are the 5s, I guess, now at this point, from Hoka. And they are really nice and grippy here, but not so grippy that you feel uncomfortable on pavement, which is nice. So they're a good hybrid shoe. Wow, I've really worn through these. See that on the side there, but anyway, I'll put these on. Still very nice and light, even though they look like they're thick and heavy, they're not. And I always leave a lot of space in the shoe because my feet will certainly be swelling. All right, I'm gonna do this other shoe and we will continue on. Okay guys, I'm headed out now. I've got my big bag here with me. It turns out I'm actually gonna have to go straight to therapy from the run. but I will have time. I'm just gonna be in that neighborhood already, so I just thought it was pointless to come home in between. So I have a change of clothes. I actually have some pizza left over from last night. It's this cauliflower pizza from Costco. Let me show you guys really quick because it's so good, and I did want to show you in this vlog. It looks like this. I made it last night, and I had some last night, and I brought some in foil for after the run. So good. A bunch of roasted veggies on it, some pepperoni, I think sausage, and it's cauliflower crust, and it is awesome. And like digests well, you know what I mean? So I brought that, my clothes for therapy, my Birks, my pack. I have everything I need. Now I can take my time on the run. And yeah, I'm excited. Let's go do this. All right, guys, on the road now to the run, and very excited, actually. I just wanted to say, like, you know you love something when you are excited to do it, even if it's going to be hard. Like 10 miles, I haven't done this long in a bit, and I don't feel intimidated. I feel really excited to be able to have the time to go out here and do it and be alone with my thoughts and myself and just chill. So I'm excited about that. And I did want to use the drive over today to talk about a subject that I've been meaning to kind of cover on the channel just as a female runner on YouTube. But I don't know where you guys live, but where I live, the attacks on women while they're running has been growing exponentially, and I keep hearing headlines. I mean, it's happening every few months at this point, and it's really scary. We recently had a woman attacked by 2 men, and she was shot at like 5 times, somehow survived. She was running in an actually very safe, nice neighborhood in Nashville, and it was like 11:30 at night. I guess she had headphones in, and these guys, you know, attacked her in some way, and as she was getting away, they were like shooting at her, something like that. I don't know. But I wanted to bring this up to say, if you are a female and you are running, one, I don't want us to feel scared, so I want us to take as many precautions as we can to go out and do our thing without feeling so paranoid the whole time, because that's our right to be able to go out and run. I don't like when headlines say it as if, you know, if that girl didn't run at 11:30, if she didn't have headphones in, she wouldn't have gotten attacked. No, if people are going to come and attack people, their brain is doing that anyway. Like, they are thinking they're going to go do that no matter what this girl's doing. And obviously, somebody more at risk for it would be somebody more distracted. So I do bring this up to say, if you are going to run with headphones, make sure you can hear everything around you. So you guys know, like, I love listening to my podcasts, my music. But if I do have headphones in, I make sure the volume is low enough that I can hear cars, people, animals, anything around me. If it's so loud that I can't, that's a huge problem. Especially, I've talked about this, if you're on the trails, it's just rude etiquette if you can't hear someone trying to pass you from behind. And it can be really scary too. I've had some instances where I tried to pass someone. They got completely spooked when I came up on them. I had to tap their shoulder because they couldn't hear me, and they freaked out. So keep it low enough that you can hear everything around you. Or there's a lot of good bone conduction headphones now where you don't even put it in your ear. It just conducts through here, and you can kind of hear everything going on plus your music. If you're in earbuds, just putting one in is a good idea, you know, whatever you can do. But as far as time of night you're running and all of this stuff, like, a lot of people don't have the choice. And I imagine this woman was running at 11:30 because maybe her work schedule, that was the only time she could go do it. I don't know. But I don't like that we have to do certain things, you know, to prevent getting attacked, but we also need to be realistic. And if we are putting ourselves at higher risk, if we don't have the preparation for it, whether that's a weapon on you or knowing what to do or having a game plan, people tracking your location, all these things, then, you know, it can happen to us. So I just say this to say, you know, I'm going to run right now. It's middle of the day, luckily. I'm going to a fairly busy place where I know a lot of people are. I am going to be using headphones. I'm going to have my volume very, very low. And I just recently have been keeping my wits about me far more than I had before, just with all these things going on. So anyway, I wanted to address that because I think it's important. And if you guys have opinions on this, I throw them in the comments. I would love to read what you guys think. It's kind of a weird time. You know, the vulnerability you have of being alone, you know, wherever you are. And if there's a group of people coming up, I guess anyone could be attacked. This is not just women either. So yeah, just wanted to say that. strapped in, ready to go. Very easy to get this thing on. That was perfect, basically adjusted for me already. This is the magnet I was telling you guys about right here, and then I just tuck this in and I can drink from it. I have my food zipped into this pouch in here. I have my soft flask with the tailwind. Perfect weather, like I said. I'm very excited about that. Hardly any wind, just a little bit breezy. And what was I gonna say? I didn't show you guys, but with the bladder, make sure you get the air out of it too so the water doesn't slosh around. So I didn't show you guys this, but when you fill it up, tip it upside down, suck the air out as it's up here so that the air comes out the bottom of the bladder. Look up a video of this if you don't know what I'm talking about. Really good, because you don't want the water making all this noise and moving around on your back. So now it's nice and secure. We are off, guys, to run. All right, guys, 4 miles in. Thought I'd give you a little update. Just stopped for the first time since I started. It is just one of those days. Everything feels pretty good in my body, but like little things are pissing me off. Again with this pack, something about the middle of my sports bra rubs on my back. Back in the summer, I got like a blister back there, like a scab. I don't know if it's like my sports bra just kind of dry rotted and it's the thread back there, but I have not had this issue with other packs, so it's kind of annoying. Otherwise, it's so perfect. Doesn't move, holds this perfect, like stretchy, fits to me really nicely, but I don't know what it is, so I'm really annoyed by that. It's slowly subsiding, but I am feeling the rubbing. I even tucked my shirt up back here to block that. Left hamstring's a little irritated. It was on Friday as well. I did a tempo workout for my Patreon, and I honestly think it was just freezing, and I warmed up, but probably not as long as I should have. So feeling a little twinge, but it's okay. It's kind of simmering down. Pace is great. I'm sub 10-minute miles. I'm feeling really strong. I'm actually trying to debate if I want to do 12 instead of 10. But yeah, hopefully we're just getting those cobwebs out now. A lot of people out here actually, because it's the holiday. So it's kind of nice. Feels like we're in this like unofficial race, sort of. But that is the update from mile 4. And I will keep you guys posted. I've just been having my tailwind as far as calories. Still feel pretty full from breakfast. So honestly, I think I'm good for now. Maybe I'll eat at the hour and see. But yeah, that's where we're at. Okay guys, just hit 11 miles, feeling pretty good, tired, but I'm holding my pace. Honestly, I have negative split this run so far, which is awesome. Just gotta finish out this last mile, let's go. All right, done with that. So happy with how it went. Hamstring cleared up. This pack stopped rubbing right after I said that, so I think similar to my leggings, once I'm sweaty, everything stays in place. In the beginning, it gets a little annoying. So what I'm gonna do is set you guys up. I'm gonna just stretch out here, cool it down, and I actually brought my mobility ball that I always use to roll out. So I'm gonna actually sit, I'll show you guys, in the back of the car. Just put my hamstring on here and roll that out after I'm done kind of stretching everything else. I think I almost ran out of water. Like I said, I didn't really take calories in, which was fine because I stayed at a sub 10 pace. I'm just gonna pop my foot up here and stretch, which was great. So I actually just happened to make better time than I thought. I negative split the run. I don't remember if I said that. So I was moving well, and I really didn't feel like I needed it. So like I said, I had sips of that Tailwind, which has calories in it, which is good. Good. So after I run, I always do like more static stretches than dynamic. So I'll stretch out my hamstring, just pop up my foot. Other side. just breathing through it. Like I said, I'm gonna roll this out too. Yeah, that was a good confidence booster. Having just been doing a lot of shorter runs with clients and just shorter runs, you know, in general for myself lately. Time to get back up to the double digits. This was a good one, so yeah. Next I'll do my quads. Pushing the hips forward. I also made my steps a lot smaller when I was running towards the end, and that helped a lot, like turn off my hamstring so I wasn't reaching out as much. I'm gonna fold it over. Good. Lastly, my calves. I usually do like a full routine when I get home. I have therapy in 20 minutes around here, so I won't be going home before that. But when I'm home later, I maybe even tonight I'll Normatec or something, just to spend a little extra time. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Basically, I get my hamstring right on top of this here. Move this bag so I can show you guys. And I will sit on it. This is really, yeah, so it's right under my leg, and I will just flex and extend while it's on there and move it side to side too. This is such a good like breakup for that tissue back there. If you guys have ever gotten like knots in your hamstring, I swear this helps so much. I brought so much stuff. Change of clothes for therapy. I will get my pizza out in a second so I can eat something. It's so funny though, you get so many thoughts, you know, worked out on your run that I'm like, do I even need to go to therapy today? It's such a better mood than I was. So if you guys are watching this, debating if you should go long run, you should. No matter the distance, amount of time, just get out there, clear your head. All right, guys, I'm gonna eat some pizza. I'm gonna just wind down and change. I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this vlog, for following along on my run today, being my emotional support as I get through something like that. And as always, supporting my channel. Thank you so much. I will see you guys in another video. See ya.